What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again. Uh, just coming to you with another phone video upload. I want y'all to understand something though. I know a lot of y'all are going to uh RN school once you finish your LPN and everything like that, and that's a wonderful thing. But one thing I need y'all to get and understand is that I really want y'all to take the least economic costing route as you can, because we have to learn and notice that it's all about the money at the end of the day, right? So I want you to save as least amount of money as possible. Now, obviously, the best route, most likely, and the cheapest route would be to go to a community college. But I understand that sometimes that's not always possible for some people. Some people don't want to wait. Some people don't want to take a bunch of classes and all that kind of stuff, because that usually is the case for a lot of community colleges. But then you have the private college route, which is going to be more expensive 9 times out of 10. Like, for example, we have a few private colleges in the Michigan area. Like, we have this one called Hondros, and for a LPN to do RN, their RN program is $25,000, and it's no entrance exam, and it's 4 start dates per year. You go straight into the class. It's no waiting list, no none of that stuff. You just go straight into the class, and if you have college credits, um, your price will come down, because you don't have to take certain classes that they may ask you to take. Like, if you did your A&P at a like at a community college or at certain colleges, um, they'll accept them most likely. Or if you got your psych done and you got your English done, they'll accept those, and then it'll knock the price off your whole tuition fee. We also have another school in the Ohio area, PSI, $25,000. You got to take the T's to get in there, but it's pretty much the same situation. You got classes that'll knock you down, and so on and so forth. Now, to get your BSN, like, I was looking into some online schools to get possibly my ADN and then the BSN. Now, again, to me, I always feel like they're trying to make the route more difficult for LPNs than it should be, because it's no reason that, and I've mentioned this before, it's no reason that LPNs should not be able to go to school for 1 year and get their BSN, just like someone who has no degree in the medical field but can go get their BSN in 1 year, or like between 12 and 15 months. I think that's absurd, but that's a whole nother video. And with that being said, there are ways though you can take it with being less costly. Like, for example, I was looking into Indiana State University. They have the LP and the BSN program. The program in total is like $40,000, and it takes 3 years. That's crazy. Like, it, and like, if you got certain classes done, you could get it done quicker, like 2.5. But the quickest I've seen is like 2.5 years. That's insane to me. When you can go into one of these private colleges, get your LP and the BS, LP and the ADN in 12 to 15 months, and then you can go to a school like Capella or some other online school and pay $10,000 and get your BSN. And I've heard people getting a degree, their BSN degree with Capella in like 12 weeks. So it just depends on how much you want to grind and how much you want to put forth effort into it. But that program to go, yeah, I think I just said it. That program to go to Indiana State University was $44,000. But again, people will pay for convenience, though. Sometimes they don't have a choice but to go to the online program. Maybe they got something to do and all that kind of stuff. But you telling me that I can go get my BSN and be straight in less time for $35,000 versus $44,000? It's a money game. Then you got these other private colleges like Nightingale. They want to charge you 50 grand for an online ADN program. Excuse that, I'm in my car. But they want to charge you 50 grand for an online ADN program, but it's a private college. Like, that's crazy to me. On ADN, 50 grand. And then you got a lot of schools out here that's charging 100 grand, 80 grand. I know Herzing is charging like $90,000 for your LP and the BSN. And I'm just like, that's nuts. Like when the lady told me that over the phone, I'm like, are y'all serious? Like I was being very serious. She was like, no. She was trying to like lighten the blow when she was about to tell me what the price is because she know that's some BS. You dig what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, so we have this, we got that, and if you got this done, it'll knock the price. But how much is it? Well, I want you to know that if you do this and do that, well, it's gonna. Okay. I appreciate it, but how much is it? Well, if you want to do, how much is it? Well, the total cost of the school is gonna be 88,000, such and so. What? No, sir. So, and I know some of y'all regionally can't help paying these high prices for nursing school, and I get that. But all I want to say is that do what you can to pay the least amount that you can, because it's a finesse game, like I said at the end of the day. If you are in the Michigan, Ohio area, you are in a good spot because if you are LPN already, all you got to do is go to school for a year, hit up one of these schools that I just named you. And this is not a plug. I'm not a sponsor. They didn't pay me to do this. So none of that. But if you in that area, you want to go to a private college, then I would suggest you hit up one of those schools. You know what I'm saying? If you in the Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana area, somewhere in the Midwest, I would suggest you go to one of those schools because you can get done in a year. You pay your little $25,000, and boom, you can hit your BSN and do it in 3 months or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In 12 weeks. All in all, you done spent a year and some change, 15 to 18 months, and you got a whole BSN program under your belt, and you did it for less than $40,000. Versus if you go some of these other private colleges routes and some of these university routes, like it's just crazy. It's all different kind of routes that you can take, but you just have to be very cautious. See, a lot of people don't like to go do research. That's another thing. Nursing school is about research. Being a nurse is about research, finding new practices and new ways to innovate the technology that we use to help people get better. You dig what I'm saying? Evidence-based practice. That's all you're going to hear in nursing school, right? So the same goes into researching when you are looking into finding a school to go to get your nursing education. It's all about the research. You got to research the NCLEX pass rate. You got to research how good the school is, how the teachers are, and you got to also research that price because paying $88,000 for a BSN degree is crazy. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you if you did it. You obviously can make the money back, but I'm just saying, like, me, I'm about taking being very convenient. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think though, man. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, and it's an even cheaper program here in Michigan to where you can go to school for $10,000 in 7 months. You know what I'm saying? That's and I was actually in that program, but I told them that I didn't want to start until next year. Now, with me telling them that, I'm actually in danger of losing the spot for whatever reason. So I'm not tripping either way, but it's just like I'm doing things on my own terms. I told you I wanted to save up a certain amount of money before I went back to school, so that way I could just focus on school. And they was like, I got an interview with this person, interview with that person to why I can't do it and all that. I'm like, I don't got time for all that. So and like I said, my goal is to go back October 2024, but I might go July 2024, and it'll be but definitely next year. And that's the thing with that program I'm telling y'all about. That's only 7 months. It's only one start date per year, and the waiting list is hella long. But I mean, I'm already in the program. I'm already accepted in the program, but they tell me I gotta meet with people and all that. Like they really try to make it difficult for you to get in the game when they're the ones that need the nurses now, which is bizarre to me. But anyway, it is what it is. But either way, I'm gonna be in somebody's school. I can get in somebody's school. I'm not tripping about that. But do y'all research. Take y'all time when y'all doing y'all research, and you just make the right decision that's best for your life at the end of the day. So my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video, and I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.